Welcome back to the program. While farmers should be pleased with its certification, producers are more concerned about certified sustainable cocoa, a sector that has seen the emergence of several sustainable certification standards in recent years. This necessary overhaul of the system to make the sector more sustainable does not change the living conditions of producers, particularly those in Africa, who for the most part live below the poverty line and on less than $1 a day. Hawa Suleimana and Erika Josiah with more.
The emergence of sustainable certification standards is a growing concern for cocoa producers. While these schemes are generating interest in the value chain, they ignite fear in most African producers. These producers are worried about their future in the face of some of these requirements that tend to weaken investment potentials. In the case of Côte d'Ivoire, for instance, a study published last year by Fairtrade International shows that 58% of cocoa farms certified by the label received an income below the poverty line. Nonetheless, some argue for greater collaboration between cocoa-producing countries such as Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, companies and certification bodies. The best known of OSHA, Ransford Alliance, Fairtrade and UTZ certified. Each of these standards can take precedence over social criteria or ecological considerations with the hope that all hands will be put on deck. This seems far from being the case for many African cocoa farmers who are witnessing their income fall as reforms in the sector progress.
This is a record low growth for China, which has recorded its weakest performance in at least 27 years. 6.2% growth in the third quarter of this year due to increasing downward pressure from the economy, a fall that could also have a strong impact in Africa, as Beijing is the continent's largest trading partner, with an estimated trade volume of more than 170 billion in 2018. Nyasha Mutizwa and Jean-David Mihamle with more.
The Chinese economy continues to grow at a sustained rate of 6.2%, according to figures by the National Statistics Bureau last July. This is the lowest growth recorded by the country in 25 years, a direct consequence of the trade war between Beijing and Washington. The United States has decided to surcharge Chinese imports by up to $200 million. The Chinese are taking certain measures.
I think this is a good sign. We really want to have some progress in trade tensions because it has a large lingering impact on uncertainties. We hope that they can reach an agreement for the more technology side, and market opening and the intellectual property. And then also if they can come off the previously announced tariff, that will be a great news for China and US and also global economy. That is what our new madam, our managing director, Kristalina Georgieva mentioned. The whole world is waiting for the trade peace to have a more fundamental solution to remove the uncertainties.
The revival of Chinese growth is likely to have a positive impact on the world economy, particularly Africa, given Beijing's growing involvement on the continent.
That's all we had time for on this episode of the program. Thanks for watching. Get these and more stories at Africanews and Africanews FR in French. Enjoy the rest of your viewing and goodbye.